Mic check 1, 2. And All right, good morning, friends. Coming at you from the Lovell Arena in Rockland, Mass. Coming down towards South Shore on your way to the Cape off Route 3. Matching up with the Junior Thunderbirds once more. Be a lot easier if we could just go to West Springfield, go to the Donut Dip afterwards. But yeah, we're here for the Beast Playoffs consolation game. Whatever that means. Mounting a few more players here on the ice today. You got Christo, you got Reynolds out there, you got Liam Westhaver. Looking at Finnegan Mills Hall, you got Truman Vasey. We saw Christo out there. Christo. Got two goaltenders. One was willing to suit up today. That was Christensen, if he could skate out. But so far, what do we got? 1, 2, 4, 6, 8 players, 8 skaters, and 2 goalies. So we're going to make this happen. This is probably one of the furthest rinks we've traveled to this season. I know we had that afternoon game, Friday afternoon game at 7, and that was a tricky one to get to. With traffic, 4+ hours, 5 hours almost to get down here. But this morning, no traffic. Yesterday, the Vermont Catamounts getting the better of the Nor'easter Storm. It's a 7-1 game. That was a tough one. Scored early too, right? 1-1 game early, and the wheels kind of fell off a little bit, and Catamounts really did a nice job controlling. I know the Thunderbirds here. The Birds have a couple of teams at this level. I'm not sure if this is the team that we had played either in tournament play or we played as a friendly at Olympia. A few more skaters, but sometimes it's not always about that. Yeah, Blake Revere and Dylan Reynolds there. Vasey and Westhaver coming in. Good nice spec sheet. Yeah, if this is the Feely 15U, Feely being the coach, one of the coaches, team, we played them September 21st, 2-4 loss. Oh, they played the Picks up there. That's who we played. See if this roster matches up. That's Foley. It's Malecki. I don't know. Let's see what we can do. All right, so the Storm huddled in together with a tight eye in that Nor'easter meteorological event. Yeah, this season really was hoping to get more into the Nor'easter history and the bombogenesis of Nor'easter storms and how special they can be for those of us in the Northeast and especially Connecticut. Always good for a snow day. That's Coach Picard on the bench, far side, guest bench. Lovell Arena here, 3 rinks. 2 of them right now are operational. The bigger of the 2 rinks right now, rink 1, no stands. This has some really nice stands. Looks like a champagne room or something up there. Pretty fancy snack bar overlooking the premier rink. Referees are always a little, I don't know if they're intimidated or they're skeptical when they see camera filming. I don't know. Just something I've noticed. All right, ready for puck drop here. 22:30 goes on the clock. First half of play. Westhaver. Big centerman, Blake Revere, chasing deep. And Travis Christo on his side. Wingers for Liam Westaver. Westaver able to make the trip today. Good to see him. Nice job by Christo. Keeps it in play. Fan off, though. On the other way for the Birds. Birds gain the zone. They've got a lot of blue traffic around them. Ooh, wide shot there. Newman in net. Minding the pipes for the Storm. Newman unavailable last weekend, and didn't get to start yesterday. I wasn't here yesterday, but Mills Hall coming right in, starting off where he left off yesterday. Mills Hall still with it, and there we go, Mills Hall. Finn Mills Hall buries that one in a little more than 31 seconds today, and leaving off right where he started yesterday, and great to see that. And he gets the Storm up on the board, 1-0. At 21:46, so more than 31 seconds. 1 minute 14 into the early contest here, the first half. Fun to see, fun to watch him up in the forward position. Again, he's a player, he plays every end of the ice, and he's been playing some defense this season earlier, and now we've seen him in that forward role. Cam Dunage. That's rimmed up by Shem. That pops out. Bevere's going to give chase. Blake Bevere, the junior. Some good pep in the step of the Storm. Get things started here. Basie works the wall with Reynolds. Reynolds getting manhandled there. Bevere peels that one off. He muscles it to the middle. Good idea there to connect with Cam Dunage. And the Birds going back the other way. And Shem trying to be disruptive to the advancing Thunderbird. Newman tries to seal the door. Newman's looking this way and that. He tracks that puck going behind his net. Veer's going to do a reverse here. He puts that Uno card down. V's it off the wall. That's got to be offsides, and Birds recognize that. They glove it down, throw it back out to neutral. They reset, switch the ice. Pan off again, comes in. Shem flips it over to Christo. Christo with a deep back check. Christo to Reynolds. And Reynolds unable to connect with Westaver. Shem comes around. Shem getting that to Truman Vasey, his D-man partner. Christo's in the zone. Christo, nice pass over to Reynolds. Reynolds unable to reach to it. Maybe a half stride behind, but good transition hockey here. Shot wide. Newman again seals the door. Coming back out. Oh, nice job there. Love that from Vasey. Vasey dropping his shoulders. He's already tired. Gives it to Christo. Christo takes a shot. That's off the pads, but only about a 1 inch of pad there that stopped that shot. Great hustle from Blake Bevere. Bevere and Westaver. We're going to track back with the play. And that shot blocked and flips up over behind the net of Newman. And good pressure along the wall, not giving that space to the Thunderbirds. They're trying to set up a nest along the edge there. And the Storm have other ideas. Good job by Christo there. He's getting a stick to the head. And a lot of traffic. Puck frozen along the wall. And he just angles his body, gets low. So good and disruptive in that play. No ice. It's a waved off by the front referee here. Mills Hall flips it back up. Mills Hall playing D right now. He tracks over. Beat along. Truman Vasey watches it and comes up to Bevere. Bevere's got to pull it forward. Vasey, Reynolds, and Bevere all in the zone. They've got Dunage with them as well. Always like watching Vasey take the run up as a D-man. He's pinching down pretty deep. Minded in the house here is Mills Hall. Oh, Vasey's shot on the mark. And a stick save for the Tendy. I think the Storm would be wise here to test this goalie in the early minutes here. 17:55 remaining in the first half right now. Vasey's skating up ice. He's looking, comes over. nutmegs his opponent. Bavir gets it to Dunaj. Dunaj has got to chase base. He sees it. He's going to step down to it. Bavir, heavy on the stick. Bavir, he reverses it over to Dunaj. Dunaj there, behind the net, looking for help. It's a numbers game. And well played. Puck there by Bavir. Bavir helps out. And Thunderbirds efforting to control this, but getting great pressure from the Storm. Dunaj, Reynolds, and Bavir, the front three. Shem and Mills Hall back for D. Shot, that one high and wide. Hits the glass by the champagne room up above. Mills Hall gets dragged to the ice around the neck there. I'm surprised that wasn't some kind of hold or cross check, but he's right off to the races. He's back at it. He's fired up here. Again, an early outing. Shem flips it up ice, gets to the other blue line. And Reynolds and Westaver, they're adding some good pressure. 3 on the bench right now, 3 skaters on the bench with 1 goalie for the Storm. So, so 10 all together here. I'm doing using all my fingers. Count that up. And that one flipped up and out of play at the Thunderbirds bench. All right, so scoreboard's back over here, 16:02. Can't really get that in the shot. Well, I guess I could, but you wouldn't see much of this. All right, face-off draw. That comes back to the Storm. Bavir carries behind the net. Bavir gets into the corner. He gets smushed. And one of the Pope Francis players here from Springfield, looks like, number 16. And speaking of Pope Francis, there it is. Dunaj, Cameron Dunaj nets one. He puts that on the far post, and it pings in. And as we were speaking about the other Pope Francis player, we got Cam Dunaj there. He's wearing a Pope Francis helmet. And the Storm making a 2-0 game here. Yeah, you score, you stay. And with a short bench, you're probably going to stay anyway, even if you don't score. Number 37 there. I'm not sure if that's power. I'm trying to cross-map. I got a couple rosters here for Springfield. Not all these guys have names on the back of their jersey. Charging hard, number 5 there for Springfield. That one looked like might have been a blocker save from Newman. Reaching and efforting for that one is Dylan Reynolds. Reynolds, number 9, or some number 7, lucky number 7. Shem backhands it, gets it out of the zone, gets it back out to neutral. Good neutral zone battle. Always a better place to fight than rather in your own zone. Christo drops his opponent. Number 5 here comes again. He's coming strong on that wing. Neutralizes that attack. Vasey and Shem work together. D to D below the goal line. Shem's going to skate. Shem feeds it up to Reynolds. Reynolds on the far side. Reynolds gets it to Christo. Christo in the middle. Christo now, oh, beautiful sauce pass. Tries to get it up in there. Vasey fakes the slapper. And now, this time he finishes it up. And Christo there. Oh, good effort there by all 5 for the Storm. That sequence. Sloppy play here. Guy's falling all over the place. Again, these freezes along the wall. They look pretty physical, I will say. Veer outstretches for it. He's got to retreat a little bit. He's good on the wall there, making that stick. Oh, someone just dropped again. Didn't appreciate it, but bounced right off of Veer. don't think he saw that coming. Bevere didn't see the hit coming, but he definitely, the other player sure felt it. Mills Hall, Bevere, and looks like an offsides call right at the line there. All right, so 2-0 so far in the early, or maybe about halfway through, a little less than halfway through the first half. 13-15 remaining in the first half. These go pretty quick too, probably get a nice cut in between. That would be a benefit to both teams, most especially the Storm with the short bench. Westover hard charging. Dunaj pulls back into neutral. That pulls all the way back to the defensive zone for Vasey. Vasey feeds that up to Reynolds. Reynolds gets it to Dunaj. Dunaj, threads the needle. Dunaj shot. And the goalie's tracking up where it is. Nice quick sequence there for the Storm. Bing, bang, boom. And heard something hit the post, but referee did not make a signal like it was a goal and give it was a face-off. To the right of the goalie. Here's the stoppage. Westover in the middle. Westover tries to turn it. Mills Hall keeps it in, throws it back towards net. Always a good idea. Mills Hall again. Mills Hall feeds it back to his D-man. Vasey. Vasey gets it up to Reynolds on the left side. Dunaj trailing Reynolds. Westover in the front. One thing we've seen for the Storm team, when they have the opportunity to set up, they have some really good puck movement in the offensive zone. Mills Hall dispossesses his opponent. Tries to get up to Westy. Westy working, but Mills Hall is going to grab his own pass. Mills Hall with Dunaj. Dunaj peels off for the change. And he was looking for the pass, and some confusion on whether to come to the bench or not. Again, with 3 on the bench, you usually don't come to the bench. Chances are you're staying out longer than you thought you were. Bevere. And Christo. Oh, nice soccer play from Mills Hall. Yeah, got his boot right up there and fielded that one. Shot high. I don't even know if that was a pass or what that was. Vasey drops, but he gets right back to his knees, back up, chasing the puck. Bevere. Sloppy play ensues here in the offensive zone. Going the other way are the Birds. Birds with the drop-off. Try to leave that egg behind, but looks like the Storm pick it up and try to feed it up to Christo. Bevere and Christo working well today. Barkley, I think that is. Bakley or Blakely. Seen his jersey before. Christo, the shoulder check. Comes back to Shem. Shem feeds it up to Bevere. Bevere gets a tip. Washout there, no ice. 10:22 remaining in the first half. More than halfway through the first half, so maybe the first quarter, if you will. Cakeley, that's who it is, not Blakely, but not Barkley. Cakeley, number 17. Mills Hall, got Reynolds there as well. Shot, and the Birds strike. They put that puck into their net, or our net, and make it a 2-1 game here. Yeah, peeled off the wall from the side there, and peeled up in the front, and guy in the low slot capitalizes on that errant puck. Well, possessing now are Junior Thunderbirds. Thunderbirds behind the net. Mills Hall. Mills Hall tries to effort out of the zone. He does. Bevere giving chase. Bevere with Westover and Reynolds. Front three on this line. Kind of a hodgepodge of lines here. two centermen, kind of a cycling around, two different wingers on either side. Shem plays it off the wall to Reynolds. Reynolds grabs it. Reynolds heavy into the corner again. Mills Hall pinches down a little bit. Mills Hall throws it towards net, just off the mark. But that V's behind him, Revere's there. And number 16 again trying to give it to Blake Revere. 16 and 9, watch that matchup for the day. So there seems to be something going on there. Back on the track, number 5. Seen him trying to swizzle his way down into the storm zone. Another clear by Reynolds. Revere gets it over center ice, throws it deep. And that requires the Birds here to regroup and break out. One gets by Mills Hall. Mills Hall, though, tracks over. That shot goes wide. Another one towards the net. That V's along the back of the net. And Christo bounces off his opponent. Vasey looks. 16 pinching down on Bevere. I think that's a winger there. I think both teams got to mind each other's speed here because one thing you can do is see this modulation in speed. And transition game, you can really get burnt. You can start going the other way quickly and you're not back on it. As much as that first couple of strides. Feed to the front of the net. Directed off into the quiet corner. Yeah, some action there now, though. Shot, loose puck. And nice shot by Vasey to disrupt his opponent. Super fan next to me says, nice job, Truman. Talking about Vasey. Vasey and Bevere effort the escape. And again, his shoulders drop on Vasey. He's gassed. He is gassed. Just kind of laying back a little bit on D. Watching the puck. Good job by Reynolds to keep it in the zone. He makes that stick as long as it could be. Go Gadget hockey stick. Shem tries to peel it off the wall, walk it in. He walks it over a little bit and tries to get a shot. Reynolds over on the side. Shem very deep right now. Vasey there to help out. Vasey, great hockey IQ. He knows where the play is. Shem goes the other way with it, gets it to Reynolds. Reynolds, nice pass up to Dunaj. Carry up. Dunaj, Reynolds work together. Good stick action right below us here. Dunaj has got to retreat. He pulls it back out of the zone. Dunaj has got Shem. Shem looks. He knows he's got Reynolds here. Yeah, there you go. Tic-tac-toe. 3 in a row. But not before the Birds are back in the zone. West Haber reaching for it. 4 blue jerseys around 1 white jersey. Vasey in the zone. Vasey getting disrupted. He's getting hooked as well. He's holding his stick a little bit. He drops his stick. Oh, you're gonna love it. It's all the little stuff. It's the little games in the game. Big slapper for Mills Hall. He sits back and looks at his handiwork. You have time to lean, you got time to play, right? Yeah. Oh, nice juicy rebound. Comes up and Finn sees it. He looks to try to finish. Doing a nice job controlling the zone right now. We got to come back out, retreat a little bit. Shem flips it the other way. Gonna be an offsides and comes in with it. No, he doesn't. He avoids the offsides. That's ripped real deep. That rims all the way up. Right along the side wall. Sorry. Revere does a good job sealing the wall. Shem goes back up with it. Revere and Shem work together. And West Haver comes up with it. Amongst all that. Christo rubbed out along the wall. That's coming back up ice for the Birds. Cakeley trying to thread the needle. Vasey, Reynolds a little too savvy to that move. shot blocked by Bevere. Stick of Bevere. And that's coming all the way down, and no ice. Haven't seen an ice yet, I don't think. That puck deep. Vasey should go over to Mills Hall. Mills Hall back over to Vasey. Vasey gets to the Bevere. Bevere's got to come really deep to get that. Down along the end of the corner there. Bevere. Yeah, second he gets it, he's looking up ice. He's got Dunaj with him. Dunaj shovels it up. Tries to get it to Mills Hall. Mills Hall with it. Mills Hall's got help. And the trailing Reynolds. Reynolds is going to park. Dunaj looks. Dunaj decked in the head there. Thought that wasn't a roughing call. Mills Hall, great angling to get to that puck. He closes the door on his opponent. Shot, hit the glass somewhere. Can't really track it right now. It's so dark there behind that one band there. Hard to see what's there. And at the feet, dangerous puck. And Newman tracks it over. Newman snags that one. He swiped at it, looked like. I'm sure he got to it with his glove. And the skate there, the skate patch for, and no ice, no ice. Waved off again, keeping this game going. First game of the day. You don't want to get behind schedule if you're a referee. And it's football Sunday too, so we know where their priorities will be come later in the morning, in the afternoon. Christo controls. The Sun Devil escapes the zone. Skated by a few of the Birds here. Bevere's got help in the front. Christo's going to cycle. Shem, Dunaj, and Vasey all coming deep below the goal line. And no ice. Shem's got to try to win that foot race with his opponent. He does. And pushed off the puck is Shem. That one wide. And blocked up front too. 16 still at it. There's still efforts to get down to that puck. Vasey, and one glove down. Again, the big number 16 for the Birds. Storm looking for an exit here. 90 seconds remaining. First half. Rebound. Comes off to the side. Christo's going to freeze along the wall. Shem there to help out. Shem glasses it up along the high glass. Bevere's going to be big here. Shot. Pad save from Newman. Christo, beautiful little putter shot there to get it out of the zone. 54 seconds remain in the first half. Again, long shift here for both sides. Looks like the Birds are getting a line change. And, as are the Storm. Looks like Storm got a partial change here. Nutmegs his opponent. Good secondary effort from Reynolds on the rebound. Reynolds and Westhaber working up high. F1 and F2, almost inseparable right there. Vasey plays the body. Westhaber there to help out. Puck goes the other way. Mills Hall reverses it, puts it up to Reynolds. And the other 7, 3 sevens on that side. That looks lucky. 77 and the number 7 for Reynolds. Mills Hall. And final seconds tick down. He's going to feed it out to the neutral zone. And that sound, folks, is the end of the first half. Nor'easters up 2-1 here after a single half of play. Getting too early, and then the Thunderbirds coming back. Checking in with each other there. It's always good to see. Let the other team skate off first and then make their way to the locker room, it looks like. You get a nice cut here. So the Zamboni doors are opening. All right, so we'll catch you on the other side of this intermission. But grab yourself a second cup of coffee. Hopefully you get better coffee than what I got at the hotel this morning. Yeah. You can make better stuff at home. All right. Catch you on the other side. All right, you didn't hear that whistle, but I did. Let's go time. Second half. We'll go count here, see if we got any more skaters. No more skaters, all right. But we got some good spirits here. Smile coming out of the locker room. Nice little break, a little extended break for the ice cut. Zamboni took his time getting out there, so gave everybody a little bit extra time. That's always good. All right, we got a face-off, a draw, and face-off win for the Storm. Oh, no shot, pad save. Coming back over to Christo. Shem corrals it to his, that blocked up front. Christo efforts to get out and underneath it. Dunaj throws it deep. Reynolds is going to chase. Reynolds gives chase. Christo plays the shoulder. And dragging it into the zone is Reynolds. Dylan Reynolds there, number 7. That's a lucky line there, all the 7s, right? You got the double 7 of Christo, and you got the single 7 for Reynolds. Triple 7s. Oh, floats that one up front. Looking to capitalize it. Dunaj steps down on it. Christo spun around. He still works that puck right along the wall. All stabbing at it. Right. Squirts loose. Number 5 pulls it. At center ice. And a line change there. And Christo tangling up with his opponent. No penalties so far in this game. Not surprised about that, but kids sometimes recognize that. That can change the tenor and tone over the second half. Bevere pushed hard into the wall. Bevere without his stick. Referee gives him his stick. That was nice. He was skating with his, pushing that puck forward with his feet and the skate blades. Westhaver gets to the Bevere. Reynolds looking to peel it up. Reynolds plays the body. Storm doing a nice job possessing the zone here. Good job by Mills Hall to track back. Gets it back out to neutral. Avoiding the offsides of the Birds. The Birds back in the zone. And pushed hard into the wall is, that's Mills Hall. He's coming back to the bench though. Shot. All kinds of bodies. Wreckage there, not unlike what we saw in '93 early this morning off the road. Fan off, cross ice right along the center ice line. Gets it over to his other winger. Goes back to Fanoff. A lot of pressure. A wall of blue in front of him. Not really sure what to do with that puck. Shem goes into the corner. They get a line change. You get 2 fresh forwards to come into the offensive zone. Vasey achieves an exit. He's with Reynolds. Reynolds watches Vasey walk into the zone. Vasey drop off to Reynolds. Reynolds knew about it. Dunaj has got 2 right at the junction there. The glass and the open bench. Good defensive effort. Newman wants the whole thing unfold beneath him. Newman takes a knee to it and watches it flutter up north. Dunaj taken down. Vasey and Christo. Comes back to the front. Mills Hall clears it. Good to see him back on the ice surface. He had gotten big check to the back of the net there, back behind the net, and he was just off for a line change. Dunaj and Mills Hall, they sandwich their opponent. Blocker save from Newman and all of that. Comes back to the side wall. With Dunaj, Bevere, Vasey. Always looking for Dunaj, too. That's a funny thing I've seen with Vasey. Off to the races is Christo. Travis Christo. Christo with the shot. High rising shot. Runs high above the crossbar. Throw that bar up. Mills Hall to Vasey. Back on D for a reset. Regroup to Bevere. Bevere in the zone with Vasey. Vasey dangles. Nice job by Vasey to pull that into the zone. Mills Hall, he takes a shot. That's wide. About a goal's length away from the goal, but that gets it into the corner for which the battle can ensue. Christo in the corner. He's going to have Westaver there. Well, Westaver, Mills Hall. And 3-on-1 here with Vasey. And not really sure what to do with it. Was the approaching forward. He goes off to the side and runs it right of the net. I think Newman had helped that. Coaxed it along. Now one to the left of the net. Mills Hall stabs at it. And back out to neutral. And a couple coming off here. 3 coming off for the line change. And they're going to communicate who's coming off and who's coming back on. Pretty clear. If someone's coming to the bench, you're coming on the bench. The drag back. And Newman doing a nice job working his paint there. Reynolds, Westaver, Dunaj, front 3. Shevin, Vasey, back them up. Dylan Reynolds, he's coming into the zone. We're not going to call that offsides, all right. And stays in the zone. Again, that defining edge is always whatever makes the zone biggest for the zone you're entering, or exiting, I should say, in that case, right, the offensive zone. Dunaj, funky drop off there. That puck looked like it was with him, but then quickly it was at center ice. We'll zoom up here. Shot, pad save, secondary save. That one lofted over the net. Yeah, some lumber there right in front of the Thunderbirds bench. Not sure whose that is. Probably not theirs if they're not picking it off the ice. It's always fun to watch the chopstick maneuver or the reach over. And again, that stick hopefully not in the area of the play. Dunaj to the corner, reversed up. Bevere, and hits that stick. There you go. It's funny, we're watching one of the games at Springfield NCAA regionals. Vasey in the zone. Vasey, Mills Hall, and a right-handed shot there. Would have been a good time to be a lefty there, Travis Christo. A little backhand. Travis, great back check. Christo comes back on it, nets off, and we got a penalty coming. Yeah, looks like we got one coming to the box. The number 86, going to 86 him for 2 minutes. Number 86, put the Storm on the power play. Bang play there, and great job by Travis Christo to come back hard. And Newman and him both teaming up. Stop that advancing approach from the Thunderbirds. Net dislodgements, moorings, that's reaffixed. That's going to be an icing call. That robs a few seconds, 6 seconds off the clock, but we'll do it again, right back where we started. There we go, and we got ourselves a power play goal. Bing, bang, boom, right? And Westaver, right, finishing the deal there. Who was the assist from? Striking early there, only 14 seconds of power play time. 6 seconds of that was an icing call. So nice puck movement, and we've seen that this season with this team. They're pretty strong in the power play. They've got great puck movement, and when you give them that extra man advantage, they usually take advantage of it. So great to see there, and make it a 3-1 game here. 14:30 left in the second half. The Puck comes back to Vasey and Mills Hall. Mills Hall goes another direction with it. Mills Hall, good effort to stretch out there. Westaver with the back check. Westaver all the way beneath his goal line. Vasey with him. Westaver gets back up. That's the door they come through for their from the dressing rooms. Yeah, a little bit of pep in the step of the Thunderbirds here, but right now, the control, possession are the Storm. So making them pay. First penalty of the game, and Thunderbirds on the receiving end of a 2-goal deficit at this point. Yeah, sorry I wasn't animated with that. I was a little distracted while he started the power play, but who had the assist again? Oh, Mills Hall, yeah. Oh, Westaver, right? I don't have the clips there. Trying to push Bevere into the wall. It's not always going to work to your favor. Back in the middle, a lot of blue jerseys. Storm really just packing up and swarming their opponents right now. I think it's hard for Thunderbirds to fly in a nor'easter, but I could be wrong. Come the other way, Dunaj. He's going to wait for some support. Good idea there. He gets Vasey. Vasey tries to thread off to the side. Vasey's down though, and Vasey clipped there. I think he got clipped underneath maybe his helmet or his chin. He's right back up though. Tough cookie. Referee bumps into him too. Can't catch a break, man. Yeah, he's gonna adjust his helmet, and Coach Picard calls Truman off to the bench, and he'll put Mills Hall out there. Mills Hall give him a little stick tap. The team coming together right now. Reynolds, Dunaj, Westaver, Shem and Mills Hall together on the D. Engaging the D is Westaver. Pulls Shem. Shem walks it in. Oh, Westaver. Or sorry, Mills Hall. And we're gonna scissor back over. That's an offsides. Sorry, I don't think I had that in the frame. Comes out of the zone for the face-off. Westaver backhands it in. He's going to chase. Kind of his own dump and chase there. Westaver, he's so tall, you can't get that puck over him. Bounces right off his chest and goes back down. Mills Hall, he's going to retreat and retrieve. Mills Hall, nice stop. Good hockey stop there, throwing some snow. Throws it up ice, gets it to Westaver. Westaver, that's center ice. Westaver's got Reynolds and Dunaj with the trailing man. F1, F2. Dunaj is F3. He cycles down along the edge of the wall. Shem and Mills Hall step in, trying to tighten the zone up here. Again, penalty. Still a power play right now. I didn't even realize that, right? Continuation of that power play? No. Another penalty I missed, sorry. What was the penalty? Was that the Vasey one? The high stick, yeah. The high stick on Vasey. So another 55 seconds remaining on that penalty. So again, going to see some good puck movement continue here for the Storm. Dunaj, Christo. Dunaj is going to take the face-off. Christo feeds it to him. Christo goes the other way, gets it to Shem. Shem left-handed shot. Shem trying to dazzle, but he's getting dispossessed there. And Christo tries to keep it in the zone. And now it's a foot race. Christo Vasey, and comes back over. Short-handed effort for the Thunderbirds. Shem gets it to the middle. Dangerous drop-off. 30 seconds left in the penalty. Shot from Dunaj. Rips right by Bevere. Bevere to Vasey. Vasey back up to Bevere. Oh, looking for the tip in, and looking to finish that. Nice job by Travis Christo. He's right on the doorstep of the paint. As own player tripping him up. Number 5, we've seen him. He likes to take this highway off to the outside and bring it in. He's got that right-handed shot. Winger. Fan off, big D man. Fan off. Number 5 here. I'm not sure who he is. Veer says, you know what? Let me grab that puck and help you out. I'll go the other way with it. Veer to Vasey. Vasey really takes some nice time to survey the scene. Full strength hockey, 5-on-5 right now. Vasey thinks wisely of it, not to step in on it. Well, that puck is still in the zone, and it comes back out to neutral. Vasey and Mills Hall again back together with the D. You can see Vasey back on the ice. You got Coach McCard calling him over on the high stick to the neck there, it looked like. Shot. That runs wide. It looks like D-man playing deep. 5 holding his position. Bad save and cover. Zach Newman. A lot of saves here for Newman. 9:40 remaining in the second half. The consolation game here. Looking to see who can be the winner of the losers, I guess. Be curious to see what happens in that Vermont Catamount game today, and if the player who was ejected, or I think game misconduct there, if he's able to play today. Pretty nasty hit to Mers there. I hope Demers is all right, because watched that back through last night, and yeah, Max really got the brunt end of that deal. Laid out right on the crease there. Big D-man was pouncing on top of him. Shem comes back. Shem. Dunaj. Shem back to Dunaj. Vasey helps it along. One times it up ice. Christo's going to glide his way in. Yeah, sometimes you can pick out those passing lanes there. You can do that. You know where the puck is. Put yourself there. Definitely going for that opportunity. Shem keeps it in the zone. Escapes there. Christo charges hard on it. That's one thing we've seen too for this team. Really great back checking. Opportunity to get back on plays, and the forecheck has been pretty solid too. So it matched up with some really good competition. I think we've seen really some nice moments where they gel, move the puck so well. And it's such a different style of hockey from youth hockey, right? You start to see the high school level. Puck's always the fastest thing on the ice, and passing play. Be curious what the stats look like that on that too. How much time the puck is not on the stick. See at the highest levels. Puck is usually in space, not on somebody's stick. All right, that one flips back down deep into the zone. Cross pass, and nice job by Newman. Newman gets right down to his butterfly position and gets it into his breadbasket and flips it up into his catcher glove. And we're going to face off right over there. Goal, Newman. Shot. Secondary effort. Save. And looking for the clear. Going to achieve the exit here. Mills Hall gets it up to Dunaj, I think. And Westhaver there. And center ice. And Mills Hall's going to carry. He carries in. He's got a lot of sticks all over his body. And Dunaj stepping in. Dunaj, Mills Hall, and Shem back right now. Dunaj getting all kinds of pressure. Stabbing at him there. Westhaver gets out of the zone. But again, playing players super tight right now. Mills Hall dispossesses his opponent. And through all that, Newman has a save. And he gets a stoppage, I think. Yep, there we go. We're going to face off. Really tight hockey there. Everybody had a player within 6 to 0 inches of them, right? He can go the other way with it. Gets it into the corner. Bevere's got to step down on it. Bevere, though, feeds it unfortunately to the winger. Oh, tough one there. Winger strikes and with the screen gets it by Newman. Kind of in that 6-hole area. And Newman unable to see it. And kind of that low one, about a foot or two off the ice. And finds its way into the net. Make it a 3-2 game here with 6:47 remaining in the contest. Definitely dialed up the pressure meter. Both teams with pretty short benches. I think the Birds have just 3 more players, right? Just 3 more players than the Storm. Sometimes it's not always about quantity either, though. Sometimes it is quality, right? All right, so if you're just joining us here, we got what is now a pretty close contest here, a 3-2 game with about 6.5 minutes remaining. Still working on my first cup of coffee, so early here in Massachusetts. But never too early for hockey, we know that. It's not a thing. Opened the rink this morning to see 3 or 4 cars in the parking lot. It's an enormous parking lot, by the way, up here in Lovell Arena, relatively new arena, it looks like. Hopscotching into the zone. Mills Hall tries to get it back out and achieves an exit. Christo and Dunaj work together. Christo is going to trail with Dunaj. Dunaj coming into the zone. Dunaj and Reynolds there. And nice job by Christo to pull that one off the wall. Mills Hall's got to get it back over to his forehand. He does. Gets it to Vasey. Vasey up to Dunaj. Dunaj helps it along, but that's on the stick of a Thunderbird. But again, taking their time watching that passing lane develop. Christo disruptive. Gets it back out to Dunaj. Vasey really deep in the zone. Oh, can't stretch far enough with Shem. And that's going to be an offensive pass back. No ice there. Trying to connect with Shem, but Shem was further along on the blue line. Oh, weird ricochet off a skate. It works, yeah. Sometimes it does, right? And that puck takes a funky bounce and flutters in front of the Thunderbirds' nest. Westhaver to Bevere. Bevere and Westhaver. Westhaver. He's going to track back on it. Tries to get pucks or stick side on that. He does. Nice stick slap. And Newman stuffs that one out and gets the stoppage. 4:39. A 2-3 game here. You can see on the score there. And, up 2 halves, 22:30 for each half, and just 4:39 remaining. Reminds me of a mile time I ran back in high school. Those are the days. Westhaver. He's got help with Bevere in the neutral. Christo and Shem are back, and no numbers there for the Birds. Yeah, playing a little keep away right now, not such a bad idea, but don't want to get too complacent here. Pressure that the Thunderbirds put together. Yeah, Christo again. Sees that passing lane. Christo dragged down. Wouldn't be surprised if that's maybe a penalty shot or just a penalty. And setting up for a face-off. And that's going to be an interference call, I got to think. Yeah, slashing, no, holding call, from what I could tell. 4:07 power play here for the Storm, third of the day. One for two, right, on the power play so far, or 1 for 1? 2 for 2. No, they didn't score on both. All right, they're going to work outside here. They've got time and space. Use that to your advantage. Nice diagonal of Vasey. Vasey there. Love that riser from Vasey. He is lethal inside the dot. He can locate really well. Dunaj is going to drag back. Look for a regroup here. He's with Mills Hall. Mills Hall feeds it back up to Dunaj. Using a lot of space here in the defensive zone to set up a breakout. Mills Hall comes up with Vasey. Vasey, he's got space along the wall. Vasey looking inside. The approaching Bevere. Christo rips one. Mills Hall's going to step down to try to seal the door. He's going to need help with Dunaj. Dunaj don't know if Dunaj is playing as the bumper here. Might be. Dunaj feeds it up to Bevere. Christo. 65 seconds remain in the man advantage for the Storm. Vasey. He's going to drag it into the zone. Takes his time. Goes back to his house. That little corner there. He likes that spot. That sets up shop outside, though. Vasey, so elusive. And he evades his opponent. And everyone calling off, but the referee doesn't agree. Dunaj, the left-handed shot. Dunaj takes a shot. Throws that pad save. He comes back up along the wall. 30 seconds remain in the man advantage. 5-on-4 hockey here for the Storm. Mills Hall gets it at center ice. Mills Hall into the zone. Mills Hall has got Dunaj. Partial change here. Looks like Christo to the bench. Dunaj. He's at the dot. Shot. He's got some traffic in there. Dunaj is going to try to get back to his rebound. He does. Great skating effort. He gets dragged down to the ice. And then no men back here. Looking for that low spot. Newman able to direct it out to the outside there. Net. Revere. And penalty expires. 2 minutes remain in the second half. And getting some pressure here. Man marked on the far side. And somehow that all gets to Newman's glove. I'm not sure where that came from, but he snagged it out of the air. Bird fluttering into his catcher glove. Another one gets over to Newman, and he gets a stoppage. 1:37 remaining. Face off for Christo. West they were not on the right side. Yeah, that was pretty clear. And the face off. There's that defining line there, right? For good guys and the bad guys on either side of the face off circle. Whiffer there from the Birds. West Saber thought he had to escape. Played off the glass, deep into the zone. Shem there. Comes back out to the point. Point shot. And Newman tries to capture it. Newman was looking for a stoppage there maybe, and that puck was just still kind of skittering away from him. So a lot of traffic up front. 5-on-5 still here. Haven't pulled the goal. Oh, empty net now. It's 60 seconds remaining. Adding the extra attacker, 6-on-5 hockey. Adding the extra attacker, he steps in, takes a big slapper. And Birds have to retreat right here. Empty net, it's always a juicy one. That can mess with players too, knowing that's on the other 200 feet away from the other side of the ice. And they start to break down their defensive play. Dunaj is going to race down. Yeah, he's patient though. Lets his opponent take the puck. And a little drop off there, feeds the front. Just bodies everywhere right now. Just seems like so much in the neutral zone, all dumping into the offensive zone. We're going to keep him outside. Shem gets by Christo. Christo gets all some kind of messed up there, and that sound is the end of this game here, and your Storm victorious here, and Christo pointing to the scoreboard. Yeah, it does say 3-2, Travis. Yeah, that is correct. It's also on the screen, so it's on the scoreboard. Thanks to my lovely assistant here. All right, so making the trip successful here for the Storm. So winners of the consolation game. And the winning goaltender right there, Zach Newman. The two goalies lead the charge. And nice effort from the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 skaters and 2 goalies. And Coach Picard there. Be a nice matchup again too. It's that's almost a friendly and local game too. So, all right, that's it here from the Lovell Arena in Rockland, Mass. Right, beautiful campus here of, I guess, Lovell, always good to see this too, Lovell Academy. I don't know if it's a hockey academy or something. So I got to think some of these boys know each other. Always great to see, too, this level of hockey. A lot of kids play for different teams over the years, and especially the midget season, right? So, all right. We're going to wrap it up here, but thanks again for joining us. I think all-time record, we have 11 viewers right now. Wow, we've crushed it, right?
We have more viewers than skaters.
More viewers than skaters, that's true.